Good morning, everyone. Frank's already telling me, pay attention, pay attention. 76 degrees out there. Going to be a warm day. Maybe we'll see a little bit of rain, but no severe thunderstorms. Jason?
Actually, I think the forecast, like Brett Huffine says again last week when he was up here, former weatherman, meteorologist at 31, it's the same old stuff. It's about a 20-30% chance of thunderstorms, 90-something degrees, and 70s at night. Perfect time to eat more chicken and then get it cleaned out of your teeth out at Coleman Dental Group. Right, Matthew?
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Dr. Coleman, good to have you back in here this morning.
Good to be back.
Yeah, you've been out and traveling around?
A little bit. Yeah, the last few weeks. On Fridays, anyway.
Well, Dr. Patrick English has done a good job in here, filling in for you. I got to tell you, though, my daughter was down there the other day. She's 28. You know, she went to you, and she said, I like Dr. English. He's cool. Yeah, You got to get more help, Dr. Coleman, than over those younger patients, you know?
Yeah, it's all right.
That's why
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Matthew, it's about football time. You ready?
I know, 45 days or something like that, right?
40-something days, ready to kick off. We'll talk about that in just a little bit, too. Tom's in here this morning. Frank's on the phone, 230-4988. This is Athens in the AM. A couple things to talk about today. Big baseball tournament going on here in Athens starting today or tomorrow. I think we got something in the paper on that. And then Clayton's going to be here this morning talking about that. I think it's 8 and under, something, 8 or 9 and under, something like that. Talk about that in a little bit. Tom was on the scene last night over at Athens State University. Bob Labby, he do a good job? He did excellent. Bob over there last night, and they had the baseball greats in, talking a little baseball. Not a big baseball fan, but I'm a football fanatic. We'll talk about that in just a little bit also. So all that's coming on. You can text Gloria this morning, 603-4848. If something's going on this weekend that we need to know about, that's all you have to do. Anyway, thank y'all for getting up with us. Cooper & Company Live on a Friday morning edition here when the weather's going to be absolutely picture perfect. And here's a lady to tell you more about it. Ain't you?
Weather's over. It's going to be hot, pop-up showers, 76 already. High temperatures today in the 90s. Pretty much the same thing for several days. Humid, hot, muggy, and all you baseball players, I hope you can stay cool and drink plenty of water out there. High of 91 today. Tomorrow 90. Extended forecast looking like we're going to see temperatures pretty much the same. Well, look at there, 88. It might cool off just a little bit. But rain, a chance of rain every day. 230-4988 gets us this morning.
Hey, I was just telling y'all may know more about it. Couple 100,000 of y'all watching this morning, but I saw it on the 48 while ago. I was watching it. Mark Ingram was in Huntsville last night and had an accident at 1 o'clock this morning.
What's he doing out at 1 o'clock in the morning?
I don't think nobody was injured or anything, but what if he had that Heisman Trophy with him?
You think he carries around the passenger seat or something like that?
He could. He could.
It's Trump.
Yeah. Hey, talking about heat, USA Today's got a thing this morning. The nation's worst heat wave in years has people virtually sweating it out, trying to cope with it on social media. Now, how's that cool you down?
I don't know.
Since Facebook, Dr. Coleman, Facebook, Twitter, blogs, and other online forums have racked up more than 4 million references to hot weather this month. And the number is increasing rapidly. Even Beaver Fever can't compete. Mathew's favorite singer.
Do you Twitter?
He doesn't mean to.
I might tweet every now and then, but it was an accident. Oh, do you?
No.
Oh, I think we're set up.
No.
Why not?
Just Facebook's enough.
Yeah, just
I need somebody to manage my Facebook. I don't mess with it too much.
I don't even know. Well, I guess some people are in on it, huh?
You don't know a lot of things.
Facebook never
You
gonna
know how
make
to
it.
text yet?
No.
Are you kidding?
Hey, speaking of stuff like that, we were watching the news last night. Brokaw did a thing on where jobs are hot, Silicon Valley. And it showed these two guys, 25 years old, got a company I'd never heard of before, worth
Yeah.
$600 million, and it's not for sale. They were a couple too.
Huh.
Said that out there, jobs are.
Through the roof.
I'm thinking about going out there and getting into that.
California.
Reckon it's too late to get in on that.
you think it might be
Never
something to
too
that?
Reckon it's too late? You reckon it's
They
too
would
late
be
to get in
stock
on
to
that
buy.
craze? Huh?
Definitely
Never too
stock
late.
to buy now.
What?
Never too late.
Never too late. All right, boys, let's talk about our favorite subject, SEC Media Days. Coach Saban speaks this morning at 8:30 down in Birmingham, so we'll down Hoover, actually. State Streak, this Huntsville Times, Decatur Daily this morning. 2 years, 2 national champions, and 2 Heisman Trophy winners. Can Iron Bowl rivals Alabama Auburn keep their unique football streaks going? Says Alabama, which will highlight today's final session. We'll be talking about everything. Saban has pulled the nation's top recruiting class in 3 of the past 4 years. Alabama's toughest game probably will come against November 5th against LSU. Says Alabama's chances this year of going to the national championship game are better than they were in 2009. But are you aware of the changes, the rule changes in the SEC?
No,
we'll discuss it.
tell us. Go ahead.
I don't like it.
All right.
SEC coordinator official Steve Shaw ran through several new rule changes yesterday. One of the most notable changes, Matthew, unsportsmanlike conduct penalty from the spot of the foul. That means that if a player is running for a touchdown and taunts the opposing team, he begins taunting the other team prior to crossing the goal line, the points will come off the board, get this, and the officials will mark off the 15-yard penalty from the point where the player began taunting.
Gee.
So if you turn around on the 10, like I'd be going for a touchdown.
Right.
Which I hardly ever made it, but if I were. And I turn around with a ball or start doing something, they're going to bring the points back and then step off 15 yards from there just because somebody got a little overactive.
Taunted.
What do you think?
I don't know, subjective call. What's taunting, you know? That's what it'll get down to.
That's the thing about it is it's going to be they're going to call it one week and not the next, and that's where you run into problems. But
So in other words, you don't like it either.
Will each ref?
not
handle
really.
it
But
the
then
same
if
way?
everyone just, I mean, like the Bear said, you know, just act like you've been there before, you know.
Yeah, act like you've been there before.
And go on. You know.
All right, here's the other one. Now, this is a major, they're going back to a game that me and you almost got into a fist fight over and at Orlando.
With each other.
Well, I was
No.
accusing his phone of lying.
Oh, yes. The Tennessee.
It says if there's a 10-second runoff time now. 10-second runoff time is the last minute of each half if a team commits a penalty that stops the clock. That would have been a game changer for Tennessee in last year's Music City Bowl. An illegal participation penalty prevented the clock from expiring on UNC, allowing it to kick a game-tying field goal. Well, see, last year, Matthew, when we go down to watch Bama annihilate Michigan State, I'm watching the game. It's about 11:30. There's like 40-something seconds to go. Tennessee's got the lead and the football. I go to bed.
This
Next
game's
morning,
over.
we go to breakfast.
Yeah.
And I said, man, that Tennessee. He said, well, Wes just sent me a message. I said, there ain't no way Tennessee lost that football game last night.
And you're arguing with.
Yeah, I'm arguing with the smartphone that Dr. Alan Coleman was man, somebody done screwed that up. Lo and behold,
You were wrong.
one of the few times.
Yeah, okay.
One of the few times, I must admit, yes, I was quite dumbfounded.
I'm not
Hey,
sure
like
I
that.
even stayed up to watch it. I had to look at
You had to look
Sports Mobile to,
But when you told me, I said, no,
it up. I saw it.
there's no way.
Arguing like a 2-year-old.
yeah.
All right. Changing the subject on that. Like I said, if you got something this morning that we need to know about happening this weekend, please let us know. If not, I shall continue. Matthew, you look like a fine specimen of an athlete, right? You claim to be. Dr. Coleman,
really.
you play tennis. You what?
So not really.
I'm going to
Me,
challenge you
not
boys.
him.
We're going to take up a new sport. It's in the paper today. It's got a thing here.
Grass cutting.
Extreme athletes. That's what we're going to
Extreme athletes.
Hey, look here. We could do this. It's called skydiving. You put on one of these outfits.
Yeah, okay.
Here's the way it works. Descending at 100 miles an hour in a white wingsuit while roaring beneath his outstretched arms and legs, Matthew Kyle soars like a futuristic flying squirrel after jumping out of an airplane at 10,000 feet. Or, Matthew, if that doesn't get it for you, you could also jump out with a kayak. Listen, I won't even get in the water in one of these things, much less jump off a cliff on one.
Yeah, let's take the kayak to the river. We're not going to.
These things are
Small
called
for you.
human wind-up toys. They leap out of airplanes and towering structures and mountains.
Wow.
Says it makes you feel so alive.
Have you ever
Yeah.
skydived?
No.
I am not going to jump out
Have
of
you?
a perfectly
No.
fine
Okay.
airplane.
Don't plan on it.
You have a heightened sense, I'm afraid to knock my teeth out. Have a frightened sense of awareness, and you feel so alive. You feel so alive until you hit the bottom. I mean, man, this thing says you can free fall in the kayak at 98 miles an hour before deploying your parachute and landing in the water.
Maybe that's for young people.
Well, this guy's 40-something.
Wow.
Or crazy people.
Crazy people.
Interesting.
adrenaline junkies.
You want to be like a flying squirrel? Is that what you want to go for?
Matthew, you kind of got the build. You could try it. I'm too old. I might, you know.
I'm good. I'm like Gloria.
You wouldn't go
Let's
jump
jump
off
out of a good airplane.
Yeah, you wouldn't go jump off a cliff wearing one of these suits.
No.
I might. I don't know.
You got sick at the Harry Potter ride. I mean, yeah. If I'm going to look around this room and pick one person that's going to jump out and do something, it's going to be you.
Well, as long as nobody was diving with me, they wouldn't, they wouldn't.
You know, you will forever live that down of getting sick on the Harry Potter ride at 7 o'clock in the morning.
But if it weren't for Dr. Coleman, I'd never spend a day at Whoville.
Yeah. Don't close your eyes on the Harry Potter ride. Makes it worse.
That simulation.
Oh, man. Hey, I'm up there riding the Hulk. I'm going everywhere I can.
Whoville was good.
Yeah, Whoville was excellent. We still have a video of that Whoville
We
trail.
do.
Whoville, the little,
It's all the little kiddie rides.
Yeah. But anyway, we went down to watch Bama, and it was good. So what do you think Bama's going to do this year?
I think if they can play like they should play, they'll be right back in. They'll win the West. They may win it with one loss, but I don't know who will win the East.
Yeah, that's pretty much up for grabs. Georgia, he's on the hot seat over there.
Yeah, probably South Carolina again, maybe. I don't know. So I kind of expect Alabama and South Carolina in the championship game.
What do you think, Matthew?
I don't know. We got a good chance, man. I don't want to steal your thunder and say they're going 14-0.
It just requires, as you can tell, the last 2 years, no matter how good you are, it requires some luck to go undefeated.
Well, Auburn had plenty of that
They
last
had a lot
year.
of it. Well, Alabama had a lot of it 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Well,
You have to, luck is involved in that too.
Everything has to fall in place.
Yep.
You left out the
Calls and
obnoxious
everybody else
football
saw
fan.
oh, Alan, you a doctor. I want to go back here a second one time. Yesterday's topic, you missed out on it. Dear Abby, Jamie, we were talking about a 54-year-old married, 54-year-old woman who's, similar to your age. After a long marriage, unavailable, ready to date, works out daily, active in church, take classes, but can't get romantically involved with anybody because all the men her age want women in their 40s, 30s, or even 20s.
Yeah.
She's 50.
It says, am I destined to spend my life alone? What happened to all the guys? It says here, I can't speak for all older men, but many of them in our youth-obsessed culture look for women considerably younger because it makes them foolishly think they are younger than they are. Matthew,
Well,
you see anything wrong with this photograph?
Why doesn't she look?
Nothing at all.
Huh?
Two-shot, Corey.
Why doesn't she look for a younger man?
I don't know.
A younger man. Go
Demi
for the
Moore
younger
did it.
man.
Yeah.
And
But
then
it don't make
Jamie
me feel
asked
no younger. I'm quitting kickboxing, though. I know that. I'm giving it up because I can't hardly walk. All right, y'all got anything else that you'd like to add to this?
Hey, when did you kickbox?
Huh?
Did you kickbox?
Can you
Yeah.
demonstrate? Next
It
segment.
ain't the kicking at bottom, it's the jumping up and down, doing everything else that goes with it. Being an ex-athlete and having numerous knee surgeries, it's tough. That's why I am married to a younger woman where she can push me around when needed. All right, we're going to take a break,
That
come back with
wheelchair.
the news in just a moment. Dr. Alan Coleman and his crew will take over later on this morning. Matthew's feeding us Chick-fil-A this morning. Go down by there. They're open.
They are, 6 o'clock.
Thank you, Tom, for not delivering this morning. Tom's been our delivery man for the last couple of weeks. Matthews, good to have you back in action.
Glad to be here.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll be right back in just a moment. Y'all hang on.